Heal. Come here! Go! Greetings, Henry. Greetings. That's the biggest one.
I'm sorry.
Oh, 2.5 bad thing.
Could you teach me something?
Why not? But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. So,
Maybe another... I'm not sure what to think of Malashov. I reckon it was a success. I can't bring myself to feel happy about it.
What's done is done. The devil got his ass kicked, the peasants still have a roof over their heads. And if it weren't for you, half our men who are now rotting beneath the walls would still be breathing.
After what I went through in Skalitz, I couldn't just burn down people's homes.
Tell that to the dead. If only you'd let the devil do his job, there'd be a lot less of them. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocents. And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not as simple and honorable as we'd like it to be.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves.
Excuse me?
Careful!
You've lived through more battles than I have. What do you think about Malashov?
I won't lie. There were moments when I was ready to meet my maker. But in the end, I was amazed how it turned out.
The devil wanted to make things simpler for us.
So I heard. And I also heard what you did.
It was nothing, really.
If you say so. But I'm glad to see you still got that boy from Skalitz in you. Oh, excuse me.
My respects.
Greetings. Would you repair?
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business.
Excuse me?
I've got some meat that would be good to...
Hey? Well,
Sorry.
surrender now!
I surrender!
You're the time, and if I don't...
Refuse?
Excuse me.
Only that you are a... Well, I'm first and foremost...
Yeah.
Well, look here. Not...
God bless you, sir.
I beg your pardon, my lady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived, and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere. Be with you.
Too slow!
Now you're in trouble.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Siska.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for...
Another thing about that thief you're looking for.
Yes?
I'd like to ask...
Ask away.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Gulliver, I'm wounded!
Vected. Monica vected. Monica vected. What have you been up to? Severance Season 2 finale I watched. It was good, but it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was amazing. You know, when a really popular show has a finale and you're thinking, holy shit, this season 2 ending's gonna be even better than the season 1 ending. But then it kind of falls short. It was dope, but it kind of fell short. You should watch that show once you're done with White Lotus or something. It's fucking dope, mate. What were you watching? What game was it for, Vector? Was watching YouTube playthrough. What game? Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. You wanted to see what new things they were playing on the latest version. Were they playing on the absolute latest version? Was an old playthrough. When I go and replay BG3, it's gonna be so good. It will have all those patches, all the updates, all the tweaks. Probably play again like a year or two, or the PlayStation 5 version, the physical deluxe edition. First it was called D&D Hater Plays BG3, and I'm really into it now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think the BG3 experience is a lot different to D&D. BG3 is a full-on video game with cinematics and a cinematic presentation. That's something you cannot replicate with D&D. It's more by your imagination, so.
Greetings.
Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't have the sword anymore.
What? Who'd you give it to?
Nobody. I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the city.
What?
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
This is such a goofy conversation. Can we be friends again? I don't even know this guy. Also, Rick's D&D is different from Full Imagination D&D. Yeah, exactly. I think the map makes it a lot better, digital D&D.
All right. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword-fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Rutard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it.
Me?
Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. I threw it next to a big bush. It might already be buried a bit, but if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
I'll go take a look. But if you're playing games with me, heaven help you.
I swear! In the rubbish heap by Rutard's, beneath the bush.
Ruthard. Lunchtime, nigga. What are you gonna eat for lunch? What are you gonna eat for lunch, mate?
Whoa.
Bees and toast with peanut butter, nice. You really like that peanut butter. Oh wow. The bigger dog fucks the bitches. Protein for me, okay.
Sick!
I think I'm about 3/4 of the way. 3/4 of the way through the game.
Oh, damn it. There's nothing here. Could it be by some other bush?
Some other bush, what the f... What are you talking about? What a bush. God, it smells like... Wait. Yeah, do it, Victor. Fucking no, mate. No, I'm really definite this was shows Twin Peaks and the other one. Yeah. First two Twin Peaks seasons amazing. Third one's just pretentious nonsense. David Lynch definitely fell off in his later years. My neck of it definitely fell off. Why the fuck did he throw it here? Too much smoking. Dude, where the flip is this thing?
Free!
There is no other fucking... What the bush is there, for goodness sake? Unique childlike vision of the world, like how they describe Sora and dreamed of a distance. Yeah. He's always looking for what's under the surface. He's always looking for what's under the surface.
What is it, Mutz? Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emran played me for a fool. I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place.
Dude, this is so nonsensical, man. Fucking nonsense, mate. Effing nonsense, mate. God, Wes, this is so annoying. I was trying to find a needle in a fucking haystack, mate. There are no other big bushes in this fucking area. Here's the biggest one I can see. God damn it. Where are you? Dude, this is such a nonsensical quest right now. This is such a nonsensical fucking quest. Somebody threw a sword away. He said I threw it into a trash heap next to a big bush. And I found all the 2 holes. There's nowhere. Wait, what's that? I saw something come up. Oh, nettles. Ah, you fucking idiots, man. No one picks it up. He said it might be buried underground. So you have to find a dig site somewhere nearby. I found 2 holes with nothing in it. The guy's been chatting shit to me. Wait, what's that? He's got me wading around in shit to find this thing. There. What the hell? Dude, this better be it, man.
There's nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that.
He's basically tricked me into digging around and shit the fucking retard and punch his fucking face up, mate. I won't punch him in the face and he's dead, mate. Punch his fucking lights out, mate. Where's that nigga? Where's that nigga gone? everybody dead, man. Most drums are dead. Toshi ain't here. He usually comes around this time. I feel like I've seen a Kingdom quest like that. You probably did. Yeah, you probably did. It's reminiscent of those kind of quests.
Easy, good horse.
Digging the little shit behind the toilet. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was in the... I did a quest like that, yeah. I think I've done 1 or 2 quests like that.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
I'll punch this guy's lights out, mate. He's gonna be seeing stars. I'll punch his fucking lights out. I don't know. This is the time where Americans and Australians should both be turning up to my stream. Rick, I understand. Europeans, I understand. But Americans should definitely be showing up to my stream. Taking no fucking prisoners, mate. Yeah, he's very addicted to Persona 5. He's loving, but I've never seen Gio take to a game like I have seen Gio take to Persona 5 Raw. He's fucking loving. It's like a whole new world has opened up to him ever since he got that PC. It's like a whole new world has opened up to him.
I should eat something.
Okay, let's eat.
What? You
This
can't
piece
be
of shit.
here.
Where's that guy?
Get moving!
What's that noise?
Where's that fucker? This guy.
Bastard!
Wait, what
Where's
did you
that
say?
sword?
God, you really went digging
Only
through
Nintendo.
that
Okay,
shit.
yeah.
You idiot, look at yourself.
I have a friend, Vectored, called Balraj. He's just a Nintendo guy through and through, and he's getting sick. He's getting tired of gaming. I'm like, dude, you've been a Nintendo fan all your fucking life. You need to get yourself a PS5. Look, and I keep sending him trailers of like Death Stranding 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 and all these like epic AAA games. And I'm like, dude, not every game has to be a 50-hour Zelda game on Nintendo. They're not the only games that exist. So I'm trying to get him into broadening his horizon.
Stop fucking around and tell me where that sword is.
You want it? Well, fine. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhard over it.
You broke it? You bastard!
Watch your mouth, or my fist will be in it.
Well, go ahead and try.
With pleasure.
Now you're gonna die.
Filthy vermin.
Such violence.
Victory awaits!
These days, no one's ever really safe.
Yeah, Switch 2 will probably be the one. I'm trying to get him out of this whole just playing Zelda, because he only ever waits for Zelda. Like, that's a waste of a Switch.
What are you doing here again? come in here as you like. You aren't allowed
Like
to.
Pokemon fans here. They never played any other JRPG. And they hate on JRPGs when they're Pokemon fans.
Leave or I'll call the guards.
Come here.
Okay, okie dokie. Persona 4 remake. I mean, I've heard rumors. And is it true? Are those rumors true, though? Are those rumors true?
Easy.
I don't know if Persona 4 needs a remake. I know it was natural after P3 Reload. I don't know if Persona 4 needs a remake. Especially considering how much they cut out of P3 Reload. Do we want another cut down version of Persona that goes backwards?
Quiet. Go away.
Oh, website domain. Okay, I guess I'm not interested in playing a Persona 4. To be honest, I don't have an affection for Persona 4 like I do Reload. I'll be playing Reload. I don't know if I want to play Persona 4 remade again. Just keep making original games. Just don't go down this rabbit hole. Remake rabbit hole. 3 needs it, 4 I don't think needs it. Like 3 needed fixing, like Tartarus needed fixing. Sony remake rabbit hole, yep. Sony got no money. Sony got no money. Sony got no fucking money. Dude, where is this piece of shit? Where's this nigger at? Where's this nigger at? I heard Colin say "niggas in paradise" in one of his. He's not in down the rabbit hole of Kanye West, and he was just silently listening to Gene Park and Lord Cog talking about it, and he said. Like they didn't bleep it. He said, "Yeah, I used to like niggas in paradise," and he goes, "I used to say the N-word at home when I was singing the lyrics," and she's like, "Maybe you shouldn't say it out loud though. Like, at home is fine." But it's such a weird conversation about Kanye West. It's in the Constellations episode. I think it might be in the latest one that's up on YouTube. You should watch it. The conversation about Kanye. It's a really good conversation. I think you'll feel seen by that conversation. They all come from different perspectives and stuff. Like Dagan.
Step away from the door. Surrender at once.
Easy. I surrender.
Dagan's like me. He used to listen to old school hip hop.
Fucking thief. And right.
I noticed you. That's right. I was a blacksmith.
That's it, just
And if
bizarre.
there's any job
Yeah,
I
so
get,
did
it's fixing clogged up
Lord Cog.
And what were you cleaning it with? A lockpick?
Oh, that's not a lock.
It looks like a lock.
No, they do look.
So,
Oh,
I don't have time to talk to the blacksmith. Out! Let's go!
What is there? He's in this fucking building. How do I get in here? Cog is black for not giving him the N-word permission. Nah. They were joking about that, the N-word pass. Nah, Cog's cool though. Cog doesn't care about that stuff. I think he's said that on record. He just judges a person by his character and his actions. So... Cognito. Dude, it's like a fucking maze in here, man. Like, what the fuck? Just get me to the guy, mate.
Was willst du, Fremder?
I brought you the sword you wanted.
Wunderbar. So,
Yeah, I love Cog and Matty's show compared to Sacred Symbols. I listen to Sacred Symbols for the content, but I listen to Defining Duke for the banter.
Was ist das?
Unfortunately, this is all that's left of that famous guild sword of yours.
Emmeram did this? Sohn einer Hündin!
Well, I gave him quite the beating for it.
Wirklich? Too bad I wasn't there. That would have cheered me up right away.
And now what will you do?
What do you think? Without a sword, people would only laugh at us. I'd have to find a blacksmith and... Wait a moment. Heinrich, you're a blacksmith, yeah?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Take the pieces and put them so nice back together. Das ist einfach, ja?
Well, I suppose you could weld it. But then a blade like that doesn't last. Too damn brittle in the joint. In the first fierce fight, it'll be in pieces again.
But it's just a Wanddekoration. Hang on the wall.
All right. I'll try.
Sehr gut, Heinrich. And don't forget, it must look like
Your characters speak German, Polish in this game now. Whatever language gypsies talk. It's dope. They incorporate as much of the native language as they can, which is brilliant. So they get non-English, basically people whose second language is English, to do lines. I think Daniel Vavra even mentioned on Twitter. He said, "What do you think of the non-English speakers that we had do English lines?" And I feel it adds to the authenticity of the game, which is really dope. And they even teach you little bits of language along the way. Like, what does this mean? Henry's asking, "What the fuck did you say?" And he said, "No, this word means that in Polish or Dutch or like Hungarian or still." It's dope, mate. It's fucking dope, mate. So there's a character in this game who exclusively speaks Polish, and when you meet him first time, they don't translate what he's saying. They don't translate at all what he's saying. Sorry, but as your scholarship level goes up, the subtitles start translating. He still speaks all Polish, but the subtitles start translating to English, so you actually understand him, which is fucking really cool. Really fucking cool, mate. What the fuck? It's the FF6. FF6, you go to sleep in a bed and you get dreams.
Nice work! Nice work indeed.
Yeah, if your scholarship is high
You
enough,
saved
yeah.
the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. No! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
I love that Istvan Toth still has a presence in this game. I love these dream segments. I love these dream segments. Makes it feel like Dishonored, with the outsider judging you for what you're doing. Like a trickster god. You definitely can tell they took a lot of this from Dishonored, where when you make big decisions in the story, the outsider turns up to talk to you about whether or not what you did was right. This definitely feels like that. Yeah, I feel like these dream sequences come after big story decisions. So I decided in the last stream to not burn down a village because my own village was burnt like that. So I had to fight one of my comrades, the Red Devil, the Dry Devil, basically, as I guess a skill check to not burn down a village before I took the castle. So it has big choice and consequences in this game. And it felt consistent with Henry. He wouldn't want to torch a whole village down of innocent people just to get to his real enemies. So it's dope, mate. Get me out of this building, come on.
What the? Did I step in?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Aber ja. If you are interested in ringen, I show you one good hold. I use it often. Glaub mir. This is blow from back of hand. Hard and no trick. Kurzum, ein Schlag, wie er sein sollte.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Ja. You like ringen? Like fight? Yes? Then you like this too. Look, after a hit from rechts...
Oh, that was such an awesome mission. It made me feel dirty, that infected. That mission made me feel dirty. We had to requisition food and gear from a village who literally had nothing. So they were hiding all some of the stuff in secret because they were starving. And I was looking up head to toe to just loot them of all their food. And every time I came back, they're like you're a Nazi, yeah. And the guy, my commander, goes, not enough. And every time I went back, and took their food, and I saw how they were living and going into their secret places by using skill checks to find out. Because I tried to convince them, look, you're going to die if there's not enough here. You're going to die. So they told me all the secret places, and I felt so dirty doing that mission. It's such masterclass game design, the way they make you do it.
It is only ruse. Instead of this, from the linke Rückhand, you go directly geradeaus. In front of you. Verstehst du mich? Und jetzt? Come try a few times, mein Freund. Ja. Das hast...
Combat unarmed. I mean, you can, but then your reputation is is in the gutter, and people hate you, and they're more likely to assert you or be suspicious of you. And I didn't want that. It's especially difficult doing romance options in this game if you're completely a dick. So I don't think a Renegade playthrough will help you see everything that there is to see in this game. That's the big issue, because Henry is there's a role playing, but Henry is a definitive character. He is trying to be a good Christian, right? So the game kind of predisposes you towards doing the right thing rather than the wrong thing. But you can be a dick through the whole game. It just makes the game harder, though. It's not suddenly like Mass Effect, where Renegade, you can brute force your way with Renegade and make things so much easier. It's a tough to balance a named character with a definitive look, a definitive backstory, an actual story being told about that character that doesn't change, and role playing. But I think they handle it pretty decently. Nah, I don't think so. It's already doing so much. I don't think they're gonna have the luxury of having that. It'll probably, well, if they have Dragon's Dogma levels of choice, like emergent gameplay, then that kind of level, I don't think it'll be too robust, though. Stop in. Why does it happen now? For fuck's sake, man. Hubert loves it, yeah. He loves it. To the point where he just ignored the microtransaction stuff. And it made a few people angry with him, including me. afraid non-existent before the main was a teleport marker thing, but you get a good amount in the game. Yeah, that's true. I feel like it felt like he was leaning towards defending microtransactions as a rule when done correctly, whereas I think there should never be microtransactions in the game. You should never sell things that are already available in the game, because then it makes you suspicious about whether the game's balancing has been changed to, like, what's the point of making microtransactions if you don't push people towards it? And I think people had that conversation. I think Blood even said that's the point of microtransactions, to push people to use them. You know what I mean? As people who don't have the time, that kind of thing. If Bloodborne started doing that, or people would have something to say, just because Dragon's Dogma isn't as prestigious as an Elden Ring or Dark Souls, it doesn't make it immune to that, you know. So there's argument when AC comes out with stuff like that. Yeah. Shadow War was like that, really unbalanced because of microtransactions. Yeah, I heard about the microtransaction controversy around Shadow. I think what's his name? Dustin Furman mentioned it when he was talking about Shadow War, when that studio shutting down, right? The studio that made those games. Nice.
Gut gemacht, mein Freund. Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Greetings, friend. God be...
I want to enter that tournament you mentioned.
Great decision, Heinrich. You will not regret it. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge. You must use it during the duels and return it to us at the end, yeah?
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my own gear? Can't I do that?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, so that only skill is the deciding factor. But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and armor. I recommend heavy plate armor if you have some. You can participate in all discipline or just some. It is up to you. Every entry costs some Geld. And behave during the tournament, yeah? No funny business. And follow the instructions you are given.
What if I get my arse kicked?
Then you will make a fool of yourself. But if that happens, a bathmaid will take care of you. The first time is gratis. But every time after, that you will have to pay.
Are there any prizes?
Yeah. Glory and recognition. Also, some beautiful and valuable things. Coats, armor, weapons. All sorts of things. The city's craftsmen quite liked the idea and wanted to show off their work. So they donated a few pieces as prizes for the victor. But the main thing is to have a good camp, is it not?
Of course. What will happen if I sign up and then can't make it?
Then I will be bloody disappointed in you. If you do not show up, you will be disqualified from the discipline. No other way.
Thanks. I know everything I need.
So, will you join the tournament?
When is the next tournament?
Not for 5 more days.
Sign me up for the...
I cannot, Heinrich. After what you did, you cannot participate for some time. Such are the rules. Come back some other time.
After what I did, what does that even mean? Oh, okay. There's a cooldown on it. 5 days, that's fine. I mean, I didn't do anything, to be honest. Don't know what he's blaming me for. Why does nigga blaming me, man? Niggas in paradise.
I'm sorry.
Sweet. Directed. Sorry, it's not good enough. Pay up. I want to act like an NPC. I wish I could act like a... Well, eventually, they do let you give your options to act like an NPC. You bumped into me. Sorry, it's not enough. Pay up. Sometimes you get those options. Apologies not good enough. How much you gonna pay me?
I'm sorry.
Reconaris Saber. Pardon me, good sir. Voivod position. I need a deer skin. Why is nigga not talking to me, man? Why is nigga not talking to me?
I'm sorry.
I'll ban him, man. Forget him.
Come here!
Oh my gunsmith hat.
Keep away from me, or the stink will knock me down. Would you repair?
Prokop.
Show me your weapon.
Hook gun. What the hell is this? There's different type of guns in this game. Erected. Didn't realize. Judge Dredd indeed. Lots of gun options over here. A lot of gun options over here. Okay. Handgun. What's the best pistol in this game? Okay, the gold gun, hook gun. What are these guns? Master handgun. Master's handgun. Fuck it, let's buy this.
I'd like to discuss the price.
That's a very expensive gun, but I'll take it, mate.
Do you accept?
Well, if...
I've got enough money, though.
I could go for that price.
Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Okay, let's see what this gun is. Master handgun. Let's see.
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss... Satisfied?
That's quite a sum.
I could go for that price.
Let's take a look at what this gun is. Holy shit. This is the most expensive pistol. Standalone DLC. They're gonna making some standalone DLC for this game. It's gonna be free, I think. It might be free. It's in my menu, so. Weapons. Oh yeah, RoboCop's getting one. Yeah, it's a prequel DLC. I need to play that game. It's on my wish list. It's on my watch list and wish list. So I definitely want to play that game. Oh, I played the demo. I haven't played the God damn. Every stream I get one, at least one of these bots. It's like Twitch and Twitter have gone to shit lately. It's gone to shit lately. Bots everywhere. Like, how does this even work? They got farms everywhere, bot farms or something. It's pathetic. Okay, let's take a look at this. These are the pistols in the game. Classic pistols. Whoa, 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 whoa. It takes ages to shoot one. I want to see if I can one-shot someone without armor. See if I can one-shot someone without armor.
Stop that!
Dude, why does it miss? Why does it miss? A point blank range, why does it miss? They should not miss at point blank range. That work. Why did that miss at point blank range? I don't understand. Okay, I wanna practice on a static target.
For the love of Christ! I almost got killed!
Easy, easy.
You're no match for us, fuck.
These guns don't work. Pistols do not work in this game. What's going on? They should kill someone at that range. Let me try the other bullet type. I don't get it. They miss at point blank. Yeah, it makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense. There's no reticle to aim as well, so you gotta eyeball it, center it on your screen. I'm gonna try the other scatter shot. There we go. Let's see if this works. This scatter is just more like a spread. Alright. Let's see if this works. This is more spread. That hit him.
Heal.
Dog, those guys had no armor, for goodness sake. Can't believe it doesn't hurt them. That should be one shot at that range, for goodness sake. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna try and do it right up on his ass. Right up on his ass. See if that works. Bob's exit, yep. Feels like the range is so terrible in this game. There, at that range, it killed him. That one shot him at that range. It killed him at that range.
You had to have done it. It's clear as day.
I surrender.
You don't you dare me.
No.
Dude, he's got unending slashes. What the fuck? God damn. These pistols were so useless, man. So useless. They only worked at like point blank range. Stupid. I mean, I know it was the 14th century, but still. You'd have better off with a fucking bow and arrow, man. Maybe I can kill the guard at point blank range.
So, yeah. What are you doing? Nothing.
Oh, fuck off, man. This guy slashes forever, mate. What the fuck? No, it's just I want to test out this pistol, but I just keep getting attacked. Keep getting attacked by this bodyguard. I'm trying to practice with the pistol. I don't know where the practicing ranges are for this pistol. Let me see if I can be a bit further back for this thing. I think where the line is, you line up where the middle of the line is. What the fuck? This game is still janky when it comes to certain types of combat. It's a damn sight better than the first game, but it's still janky as fuck. I mean, they have, but it's still got double A issues, like janky. It's still got that jank. It's slight. I know it's meant to be cumbersome, but it's maybe slightly too cumbersome. It's like I say, it's a definite improvement of the first. But the combos don't work in this game. They teach you like 20 combos. I've already got like 20 combos, and they never execute. Like you execute the button directions for the combos in this game, but they never work. They never work. They just don't come out in this game, which is weird. Bro can't joke. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing your messages on my things. They go by too fast, especially when they're short.
Heal.
Scarlett Andrew scripted a joke at the Oscars that she was him under heavy makeup. It was me. Oh, he went along with it. Yeah, broke a joke. That's awesome. I love that.
Mutt.
I love that. I love that. He went along with it. I love it. Wasn't he at the Oscars? Why wasn't he invited to the Oscars for Nosferatu? Couldn't he make it? I mean, he made that joke after the fact, right? Find Pavel. Find Pavel.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Yeah, I hope so. You've been here longer than some of my goods. What can I do for you, stranger?
Has anyone tried to sell some items recently? Maybe a ring, a medal, boots, manuscripts, or a rosary?
No, no one offered me anything like that. Why'd you ask?
I'm looking for a thief.
Well, no one like that would get far with me. This is an honest shop.
And where else could he sell that kind of stuff?
Well, there are some folks that wouldn't bat an eye over some stolen goods. Try the Hole in the Wall Tavern in the Hop Rink. No decent Christian will be caught dead there. The place is run by a fella called Mole. You might get something out of him.
A fella called Mole, mate. A fella called Mole. A fella called Moeen. A fella called me, mate. Spontaneous combustion.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Hey, what up to you?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, the horse is good. Horse is good. Yeah, you're really addicted to P5 Raw. I see. See, I was telling back that you're very addicted to that. My man is addicted.
Good day. What would you like?
No one within.
Oh wait, they'll always play ads in the beginning.
What do you want?
I'd like
And what are...
tend to my wounds. Prepare me a bath.
Of course.
I hope you'll only need a bath next time, sir. Those wounds of yours need to heal up first.
Hey.
Jordamus.
Easy.
My man Jordamus. How long did you play, Gio?
A good horse.
You played for quite a while. You've been going for quite some time. And, yeah, how long were you playing? How long were you playing Persona 5 Raw? You've been playing for quite a while.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you.
Has anyone sold you a few small valuables recently? A ring, a medal, or a rosary? A kind of ornate one?
What's it to you? How would I end up if I went around telling everyone about things like that? No one would sell me anything again.
Don't worry. No one will find out.
How can you be sure?
Because I need it to be kept quiet too.
Why is that?
Are you testing me?
A little. To see if you know how to keep your mouth shut.
And? Have I convinced you?
I suppose so.
How long were you playing for, Joe?
Was there someone here like that? Maybe a young fella, kind of bashful.
Aye, he was here. I bought a silver ring, a medal, and a rosary from him, just like you said.
And do you know where I can find him now?
I don't.
You're not much help to me.
I'm not clairvoyant. But he also wanted to sell me some book.
And? What of it?
I didn't buy it. I don't get much call for books among my customers. So I sent him to the book merchant. Try him.
Yeah. I reckon there's not much else I can do. What's new in this?
Nothing much.
7 hours was first stream, today was 1 hour, second stream today, 8 hours stream, but I was silence as I was making a call, that was work related, okay. 1 hour of silence, bloody hell. That's crazy. Bloody, yeah, you're addicted. See, I told you, Vector. Gio's addicted. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I'll be shocked if you need a 10 out of 10 when you finish.
Easy.
Was on hold during work call. Okay. What were they calling you about? And I'm keeping you on hold for that long. They better not be mugging you around, Gio.
Good horse.
Greatness.
Whoa, whoa.
They better be mugging you around, mate. Hey, they're not that goodness good. Where the hell is this guy? Upstairs in this.
I apologize.
Not your day, eh? What did you do?
Nothing.
Well,
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
What if I freed you?
I'd scarper, obviously. Excuse
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you want me to arrest you. Leave that door be... Hey! You're not allowed...
Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up, mate. Shut the fuck up. Dude, what is going on here, man? Destined rivals, Pokemon. Meant to add getting hit on as a running gag. Oh, I see.
Who knows what's really in it and what they've made up? And if only lying was the worst of it. But you know full well they steal and kill and rape poor defenseless women.
Hey?
Roll for metaphor refantasia. Okay.
You're not allowed here!
Dude, where is this guy?
Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
I have a quick...
Ja.
I'd like... What?
Nein, we all...
Where...
But... Where is that? If you...
I heard King Sigismund is...
Jedenfalls nicht hier personal.
And does he...
Nein.
What's the...
Ich verstehe... Das die direkt gleich daneben... At the Rat the Poor.
Na so...
Oh, ich... Die...
Has anyone sold you a manuscript recently? A richly illuminated one? Probably about the life of St. Francis?
Indeed. A very nice piece of work. Although, that fellow who sold it to me was damn suspicious.
Yeah, I suppose you were wondering how someone who looked like he hadn't got 2 groschen to rub together came by a book like that.
Exactly.
Well, then why did you buy it? If you suspected it was stolen?
So that nothing would happen to it, of course. Supposing he couldn't sell it, what then? It could end up thrown in a ditch, or worse again, in the fire.
Fair enough. Look, you wouldn't happen to know where that fella went afterwards?
Well, he did ask me about the local cobblers. Said he wanted to become an apprentice.
Oh god, why am I chasing this guy, man? These are tasks. These are not as involved, these side quests.
Mart! Come here!
Watch where you're going!
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Actually, that may be you joining the stream.
Whoa, whoa.
A load of old cobblers, mate. A load of old cobblers, mate.
How can I help?
Was there a...
There was a...
And did you take...
I did.
Aha.
In the workshop at the back. But...
No, he's not in...
Go ahead. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Apprentice. Where is he? Where'd this nigga gone?
Henry, what are you doing here?
The Suchdol captain is looking for you, and he sent me to find you.
Fuck! Can you not leave me alone?
Did you seriously think you'd get away with it?
I thought I could lose myself here. Kuttenberg is a big city. After a while, it'd all blow over. So why couldn't you just let it go?
Because I wanted to see how you ended up. If you really started a new life.
I have. As you can see, I finally have a decent livelihood. So what are you going to do with me, Henry?
I won't say a word to anyone about this.
But what will you tell the captain?
I'll think of something. Maybe that you went to Prague.
Henry. Thank you. See you soon, my friend. Right. Now this.
Good, my rep has gone up. That is a long way. Bum Sex Nation. Bum Sex Nation. Man, why is it so hard to buy Pokemon products lately? Vectored. Why is it so difficult to buy Pokemon products? Why did everyone jump into this hobby? It was never this difficult to buy Pokemon products, card products. Now every uncle and his granny is on Pokemon. Why is it so difficult nowadays, man? It's pathetic, man. Absolutely pathetic. Why they do that? Why they do that? Why they do that, Vectored?
Quick! Gah!
You're right.
Another thing about that thief.
Yes?
I heard he left for Prague.
Oh, how long?
A few days.
Damn it, you're right. We won't. But try explaining that to those irate villagers.
Well, that's your concern now.
Thank you kindly.
How's it going? What of some?
If you're...
Okay. Where did Geo go? Where did Vector go? Where you niggas disappear to, mate?
Have a lovely summer evening.
You too. And an even better night.
Are you such...
What do you think about Malashov? You were damn lucky.
More like the people in the village were damned lucky. I'm glad you talked
Are
the
your
devil out of
messages even
bringing us
coming up
down.
on my screen right now? What's going
Took a bit more than talk.
It takes guts to stand up to Hinnick. But to beat him?
What's going on?
My lord.
Do you think he'll want revenge?
Where did Geo redirect?
You humiliated him in front of his own men. It can't be ruled out.
Oh, there we go.
You'd better keep an eye on him. Or go and have it out with him straight up.
65 hours in P5 roll. That's your question. Okay, 65 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Any idea what'll happen next?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
Sometimes I ask myself what me and Capon have got ourselves into.
I tell you what you've got yourselves into, but I don't want to start cursing.
Excuse me.
Wow, that was also on gaming company investments. What the hell? Where's he hearing all this from? Where's he hearing all this from? What's he been hearing on the grapevine? Maybe he knows you're a big gamer and he's like, yeah. Red to Sukdal, that's where I am. I suspect I'm midway in since Futawa's palace was the fourth main deadly sin theme. Some Aussie investment group, he was asking if their investments were good. What did you tell him? What did you tell him?
I'm sorry?
Like Take-Two, EA, Nintendo, NetEase. Okay, I see. Oh, you just explained the gist of each one. Okay. I like it, Victor. Is he gonna invest then? Is he really gonna invest? Probably an investment group. Okay. Where is this dry devil?
Oh, let me sleep.
You're always welcome here, noble sir. I'm sorry.
Where's the marker gone on this? Where's the marker gone? Tomorrow, okay. Who do I think the main quest is bugged right now. Or Torres, where is it? Where's Ziska? What the fuck? What is going on right now?
I'm sorry.
Otto. Where's Ziska? Fuck.
As you wish.
Where the hell's Ziska? Come on.
Henry, my boy, I'm glad to see you. Praise the Lord. The Lord be praised, Henry.
There is...
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trotsky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Aulivs, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And will also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and Jobst won't find it easy to wrest it off him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotznov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I'm eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time...
That's probably where the beach stuff happens. P5 beach stuff. When it's summer in P5, I think.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last
Kasumi, nice.
straw Sigismund is grasping.
She's the one
is the royal
at the church, right?
The
shogi player.
If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborj.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but No one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noblewomen devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Routard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them. No one has ever seen them.
I do wonder why she's the only one who's confident rank max to the rank 5, whereas everyone else max to the rank 10. Sure, we'll find out eventually. Yep.
And very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck. We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
You're right. Jesus! Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Sandy bollocks.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Sandy bollocks.
The legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
Toshi,
What if the legate
Ryan and
refuses
Toshi
to
both
talk to us?
appeared at the same time.
Always beat him up.
Ryan and Toshi
Take
both
his
appeared at the
clothes
same
and
time.
let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on.
Let me stream 4.
Nobody's asking you to.
Wait. 2 hours, okay. Toshi woke me up, okay.
We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
All right. Can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Rutthard Palace as well as Lady Rose.
Do you want to get into the court?
I'm 3
Then you
quarters
need
of the way through
Rutthard Palace.
the game, I
You
think,
want
Toshi.
Rutthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. We should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work, Toshi.
Do you really believe our plan can succeed?
You'll need a big dose of luck. But I think it might just work. Normally, careful preparations would be underway by now. Arranging for the silver to be split up and moved to several locations, various safety measures, evaluation of all possible risks. But we don't have time for that.
The 0.75. What? Yeah. Why did I not walk freely with Dimitri? No, because he is the closest to Sigismund, so he's blabbing all about his secrets and his weaknesses. We're going to steal Sigismund's money, so this mission is called the Italian job. We're stealing all of Sigismund's money, so it's a heist, basically.
What are we going to use Sigismund's silver for?
Don't count your chickens before they've hatched, lad. If you really do get your hands on the silver, you need to get away with it first. As far as possible. Margrave Jobst will find some use for it later. Or do you have any other suggestions?
Dude, do you really think I'm going to help Gutenberg Jews with the silver that I steal? They expect me to give back the silver that the Jews lent out. Ain't no way in a million years. This is how Israel was formed. Henry, in an alternate timeline, gave the silver that he stole to the Gutenberg Jews and they formed Israel. Yep, that's not happening, mate.
If we have a chance to raise an army against Sigismund, we should spend the whole lot on it.
Yes. I think Jobst will share your opinion. And hopefully, it'll be enough.
And what if our plan fails?
Then you will have to hide or defend yourself. King Sigismund will not let something like that go unpunished. You'll either have to flee across the border or count on influential allies. And if not influential, then at least strong. I'll also be punished, of course. I'll lose my keep, my estates, my position, and finally, maybe even my life.
We better try our damnedest then. When everything's at stake.
Yes, that will be a wise approach.
Lady Rosa seemed right at home during von Burgov's interrogation.
That she did. She really is her father's daughter. She has her late mother's beauty. God grant her eternal peace. But she really got her personality from Kunzlin. Had she been born a boy, Rutald would have had an heir other men could only dream of.
Do you also find it strange how quickly von Burgov turned his coat and started helping us?
Indeed I do, but there are several likely explanations. The king's position in the country is even more precarious than we thought, and his allies are leaving him in ever greater numbers.
But what would von Burgov stand to gain if Sigismund returned to Hungary?
That I do not know, and I fear the day we find out, because if I know one thing
I don't know what the real history is. I'll read it up. But most of this is explained by the real history of Sigismund. Because Sigismund's a real historical figure, Toshi. They're trying to keep it accurate. Jobst is a real figure. Sigismund's a real figure. This is just like an alternate retelling for dramatic purposes.
Well, you could send Zizka Kunstad and their gang away from here. But I have a feeling you couldn't do that even if you wanted to.
Well...
That's all right, Sir Peter. A bed will suffice for now.
I had a chamber prepared for you. And if it doesn't offend you, you're invited to my table.
I will be delighted to accept your offer. If your supplies will stretch to me as well as the army of Jobstad. By the way, when will I finally get to see this army?
You personally? Never with a bit of luck. But I have to place a guard on you. You do understand, don't you?
Of course. I know how these things go.
Is there anything else?
Yes. Since we are going to be sitting at the same table, I would like to hear something about this region.
I'm not sure I'm the right one to tell you. I spend most of my time right here.
I've arrived here only recently. Apart from Gutenberg and Malishov, I haven't seen much of these parts. But you have been the steward of Sugdo for years, and a capable one at that, from what I hear. I'm sure you know the locality. I would be grateful if you would share your knowledge with me.
Gladly. At least it will shorten the evenings for us.
The characters all do stuff without you being there. I love that, Toshi. Have conversations, go toilet, eat, sleep. It's fucking awesome. If you catch them at random times, you can hear these conversations. It's fucking cool.
Sorry?
Oh, fucking get out of my way, you wench.
How does von Burgov seem to you? He's not nearly as threatening now.
W dupie mam Bergowa. Ale ta dzierlatka, którą ukrywał w wieży, jest warta grzechu. Piękna, młoda, wzór cnót niewieścich. Gdy jednak zaciągniesz się do wyrka, to będziesz rad, że dożyjesz rano. To widać od
Adder is too horny, Toshi.
She Ruthard's daughter, you pig. No hostage. She on our side.
He's always horny, Adder is. He's always getting in trouble for sleeping with
Jeśli
women.
jest dobrze wychowana, to miałaby się na wszystkim odwdzięczyć.
Is he talking about Rosa?
He just say she is a very fine lady. No more.
You're too horny, Toshi. Adder. Polish. What the hell? My dad, okay. Where the chat? Where the buddy at? Kunzlin, greatness, Kunzlin. Oh, for goodness sake. Keeping it down, will ya? keeping it down, will ya? Keeping it down.
Never have thought it'd be so easy. Getting revenge on you, I mean. First Istvan Toth, now you. And tomorrow...
By tomorrow, you may all be dead. Actually, I would say that is becoming more and more likely.
Would you like to know how Istvan died? What it sounded like when he fell out of that window and got smashed on the rocks below the tower?
You seem to be laboring under the naive illusion that I cared about Doth. You killed a murderer and a fool. All you achieved by that was saving us the trouble.
Don't try that tough talk on me. You're afraid, aren't you?
Afraid of what? You?
Of not being firmly in charge for once. You have to dance to someone else's tune. And that terrifies you.
An interesting idea. I will remember it when I am dining with Lord Pisek, and you are picking up crumbs outside somewhere.
I hope it's not too comfortable for you here. Just say the word and I'll arrange it so you can sleep down in the cellars.
No need to worry, lad. Being under one roof with Zizka and Kunstadt is torment enough.
You pretend to be the Lord of Lords, but had no qualms about taking a defenseless woman prisoner. You should be ashamed.
I would feel more ashamed if I hadn't taken her hostage.
If I learn you laid one finger on her...
Calm down, Sir Knight. I took her to Malashov to make sure nobody would hurt her. There were many in Kuttenberg looking for a way to blackmail or at least humiliate Rudolf. And a pretty young daughter like that is the perfect means to that end. Do you not think?
First you have Ruthard imprisoned, and now you're helping his daughter. Why?
Can you imagine? I don't like unnecessary violence. Especially violence against the fair sex. Moreover, that Ruthard girl is a remarkable young lady. Despite her apparent aloofness, I must say, I was quite charmed by her. And so were you, judging by how much you ask about her.
That's none of your business.
So be it. But I advise you to hold onto her tooth and nail. She is smarter than all of you put together.
I hope she's been treated well. As you say, she is Ruthard's daughter and heiress.
Don't worry. I personally made sure she never wanted for anything.
I thought people like you would abhor defection.
I'm your hostage. I appreciate being treated well, and I don't hesitate to reciprocate. That is all.
You want to buy your safety by snitching on your own allies?
What snitching? Sigismund's precarious position is no secret. And I don't have to worry about my safety, do I? Lords Capon and Pisek have sworn that no harm shall befall me, assuming you can keep that Jew in line.
Dude, I wish I could keep the Jews in line, but unfortunately, they have other things on their agenda.
You'll be nothing but a traitor to Sigismund and his people.
If you attempt to steal the silver, you will draw all attention to yourself, whether you succeed or not. They will hunt you like vermin. And my so-called betrayal will be the least of their concerns for quite a while.
Looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured power, von Bergov's people came to Rutard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Ruthard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
Like I said, through the underground.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero! But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Rosa Rutard.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
I'll be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress, and groom me to make me presentable for my father? I mean, when I was little, of course. Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, he got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Bergov. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. What's the hurry? I've got plenty of time. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
The Ryan do smack. I see the Tom Hardy gif animated now. It looks hilarious.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean, get rid of them?
You killed most of von Bergov's garrison at Malashov, and now you want me to tell you what to do?
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home. Our property. They have no right.
You're right. We have to get rid of them. But maybe it can be done without violence. I'll go and see who they are and what to do about them. Right. Here we go.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
What? Are you crazy? You can't climb such a height.
Oh, don't worry. I've been climbing up there ever since I was a little girl.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there all the way to the window. It's like climbing a ladder.
Are you really sure that Ivy can support your weight? You're not a little girl anymore.
You really know how to compliment a lady, eh? Now keep quiet and turn round. I don't want you looking up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well. Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him.
Let's get rid of him. What do you say, fellas?
Now you're gonna die.
Sakura. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
You're no match for us, fucker! What do you want? Useless! And now you're burn in hell! And now you're mine!
For glory and carnage, die!
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Ruthard.
You're wrong, friend. The Ruthards are finished in this town. We own the place now.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker?
Now you're gonna die.
Sucker. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
Try me.
Sucker. Rosa? Could
Show
you...
what you're made of.
Rosa!
Fuck yourself. You want to try me?
I'm all yours.
I've been waiting for you.
You cut... Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
How the fuck do I get there? Who the fuck?
Ah. What a mess.
What was that?
Toshi, greatness. Where you at, man? Toshi, where you at, mate? Where you at? Wake up. Where you at, mate? Where you at, Toshi?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Rosa?
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
The coast is clear.
So, here we are.
Rosa is bum.
Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father? Even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but There's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything.
Romance. Yep. This seems to be the completion of the romance, I think. Because I'm so far ahead in the game. I want to see everything in this game, Toshi. I'm not going to pay $70 and not see cutscenes, Toshi. I don't know how long it's going to be till I replay this game. It took me at least 2 years to replay the first game. That book. That stupid book she wrote.
You'll be alright.
Toshi, he looks like me, Toshi. He looks like me. He looks like me, Toshi.
My father would clap you in irons for that.
Dude. My hair, my stash. Oh shit.
Oh. It seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non limoro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Oh shit, okay. You said Rosa his bum? Done me. Haram, haram. Rose talks in her sleep, you wish she knew Latin. We are done.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now.
Oh, here we go. They put me in the fucking...
I should go and have a look.
They put me out of my gear.
You know about yesterday evening? And night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
A husband, kids... Is that what you want?
Does it seem like I have a choice? I can't just go and become somebody's squire like you. As my father's sole heiress, I have 3 options. Marriage, a nunnery, or jumping off the battlements.
Surely you're not serious about that last one, are you?
Of course not. But at least you can see nobody cares a damn what I want. Our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Can't go further, I guess, because she's a noblewoman's daughter. Oh, why do they do this to me, Toshi? Wait, oh, it's back. Oh, good, I had the big gear on. Okay, we're good. We are good, Toshi. So, Oh, for goodness sake, man. Right, that romance is done. Only Catherine left now, does she? Only Catherine left. That's the real one. Because you can't take this any further. You can't take this one any further, so... Oh shit, everyone's here, nice. Mackenzie's Catherine, oh Geo's not Rise, not Vectors, but Mackenzie's Catherine, yep. Godwin. Okay, let me just double check that no new side quests have opened up. Alright, we're good.
Mutt!
Fuck off. Stop it. Fucking hell, man, please. Up, right, left. Right, left.
So you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set
What
up a
happened to my
lair
character's
here.
mustache?
We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the
Why did my
courtyard,
mustache disappear?
her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway,
This game
I told
bugs
the men
out,
to get
man.
rid of the
Bugs
bodies
out
and
so
clean up
much.
the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
There, look, when I switch it to this, it comes back. It's weird. It's weird.
treasons.
So
I cannot hide.
Fuck. Fuck, where is he? Why does he lock his door?
not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here. Where is Vavak?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Surely he can't have just vanished.
I know for a fact you won't find him in town. And he's probably not hiding anywhere nearby either.
Shit. How long has he been gone?
A few days now. He took the money from his secret mint and disappeared at night.
What are you actually looking for here?
Vavak's papers, especially ones with my name on them. I can't have people from the court finding evidence of my connection to the secret enterprise.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vavak about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is, whether I can trust you.
Excuse me? I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains. Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
All right. But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here. So you can trust me.
I hope so. Me and a few others want to rob the treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything, but this? Have you lost your mind?
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds. We've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavak for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavak do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you.
Nah, Toshi, I stream every day, for goodness sake.
But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
I manage my time. This is why I've got time to do everything, because I manage my time wisely. You can play Bleach game, has the whole anime in it up till Aizen.
Think about it. Vavak's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well, all right then.
I'm glad we understand each other. So, what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
Anime license games are trash, man.
We'll make it nice and clear to the Cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us. And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
In any case, It'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well, and that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
Some of them will dig a tunnel into the court cellars from outside. That's how we'll get the silver out.
Clever. There's a whole labyrinth under the Italian court. But breaking through will take a lot of effort. And after that?
We'll free all the lords held captive at the court.
I couldn't help you with that even if I wanted to. And I'd advise you to give up on that. Getting the silver alone will be hard enough as it is. Anything else?
That's all you need to know. We just need
Enemy
you
license for Lydians are trash.
Well, then.
Now
because
I just
they make
need to
them on
find
the cheap.
Vivac's key.
That's why.
Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vivac left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work.
Yeah, the Naruto ones are good. It's Ninja Storm and Rise of Ninja and Kcd2 Ninja Tyson on GameCube. The Naruto was the only good ones. They were the only good ones. They were the only good ones. Boruto's dad. A whole new generation of people will think of Naruto as a Boruto prequel with Boruto's dad. Yeah, as a Boruto prequel with Boruto's dad. Stupid. Stupid. Oh fuck, come on. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. Stop, 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 stop. Dude. Dude, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck you, fuck the key, fuck everything. Get the key to the warrior treasury. Alright, I'm gonna head off, guys. TC back there, TC. I stream every day, so make sure you actually join, Toshi. So you get to see the full And make sure you watch the VOD with Musa O'Malley, Toshi. Make sure you watch the VOD with Musa O'Malley. Too good.